Welcome to another Don Tech Minute. Today's question is one that has some sensitivity to it given its nature, but is online banking safe? And it's really going to depend on a couple of factors as to whether or not online banking is safe. But as a general rule, doing your banking, paying your bills, fulfilling your tax information or anything like that online is generally safe. But security is a multi-level deal where you have to be safe, they have to be safe, and their service has to be safe. So for example, if you're using TurboTax to file your taxes, you have to make sure that your computer is safe and everything. And if you're good on viruses and you don't have anything on there, then you can fill your taxes out on the computer, you can submit it online, no problem. TurboTax has to make sure that their security engine is running so that their servers that are going through and accepting the tax returns are not being compromised. So they have to have a security team in place to make sure that that as well is also safe for them. So in those levels of security, you can do everything right, but something can still affect you in a negative way. So to the broader spectrum of, is internet banking safe? Yes, it is, because there's a lot of security protection in place that's going to protect your identity and protect your information. Similar to if somebody just found your credit card on the ground and they wanted to go and swipe it, yeah, they can kind of get away with that for a while, but usually you have some sort of protection. But online, a lot of times people can't necessarily use your information just because they have a number or something like that. If they have even if they have your account information, your username and password to log into your bank, for example, usually the bank is going to either have a security question that they'll have to know, or it will notice that it's a new machine that's never been logged into their banking website before on that particular profile. And they'll go, hey, either answer the security question, or they'll have a two-step verification where they will send something to your phone that'll be enter this code that you get, and then you can proceed to your banking. So they have some of those security precautions in place to make it so just not everybody can access your account and everything. And on top of that, when you're going through and giving your routing information, let's say, for your bank. So you want to go ahead and set up automatic bill pay, and you wonder if automatic bill pay is safe. And on the same way, the concept and the actual ability of doing that itself is completely safe. It's the other layers around it that may sometimes not be safe. Because as long as they're keeping up to date with their information, it's traditionally going to be safe. And it's no different than buying something online from, say, Amazon, or GameStop was one recently that announced that they had their credit cards stolen and everything from their not so much their database, I wouldn't say, but transaction history of, maybe even through their merchant, that all the credit cards that were used in that period of time were compromised and were stolen. So what that means that they have, you don't know. But it's again that buying from GameStop, buying from Amazon, and online banking, that's all safe, but everything can be compromised. The only way to really be safe with this stuff is to almost write checks all the time. But then, what if somebody goes into the mail and takes your check? You've got a routing number on there, and you've got a checking account number and a check number. So for all intents and purposes, yes, online banking is going to be almost just as safe as doing things the old-fashioned way in the mail. Same with, anything from TurboTax, bill pay, automatic bank drafts, automatic bill payments, anything else like that. It's virtually all the same. And a lot of times as well, what some of the banks may do that you have to send a check into is they'll convert it to an automatic or like sort of online, draft from your account. So they do it in an electronic funds transfer. There we go, EFT. So that's them putting your information online and doing electronically there. So really, there's not really a surefire way to make sure that none of your stuff is going online, even if you try everything you can. So I hope this information is helpful to you. It gives you some better insight as to whether or not online banking itself is safe. And if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. As always, tweet me at @TheDonTech, and I'll go ahead and reply there as well, or make a video featuring you. Thank you for watching, and remember, the Don's got your back. Not even really. I hope this helps ease your mind about whether or not doing... What was the question?